Good morning, you wonderful beings of light. It's Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Yes. So let's begin our practice by coming into our space and getting comfortable wherever you might be sitting. Sitting in that proud posture where your back is straight up. You're not leaning back and you're just allowing yourself to have a comfortable position. Letting your eyes close if you choose to. Let's take some centering breaths in, breathing in slowly to the count of 4 through your nose, holding it for a couple of seconds, and then exhaling longer through your mouth. Go ahead and take a couple more centering breaths, knowing you're breathing in fresh prana, life force, and you're just exhaling the day that has already started. And just allowing yourself to sit comfortably. Begin breathing naturally, like you would without even thinking about it. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. No forcing the air in or forcing it out. Just letting go of all the morning routine. Coming into your space now. Your space of peace and quietness. That prepares us for the day ahead. Without thinking, you'll have those thoughts, but just let them float by and return to your breath. I am relaxed. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, relaxed. I am relaxed. Knowing every cell in your body hears those words, even if they're not spoken aloud. Let the thoughts come and let them go. I am relaxed. Silently saying that to yourself if you choose. Always returning to the breath. Just noticing your body right now. Doesn't have anywhere to go, anything to do. Just one thing, breathe. And you don't even have to think about it. It's natural, easy. Popping of a thought, you choose to let it go. Cloud floating on by. See yourself waving it goodbye. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. You may see yourself wave 10 times in this next minute. Do it with joy and enthusiasm. See the picture in your mind of waving it goodbye. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. You'll find the words that work for you. Make your body feel calm like it is now. As still as a statue. The stillness is key. You got an itch? Label it. Itchy, itchy. I'm breathing in. And I'm breathing out. And when you're ready, put that little smile on your face. Ready to greet the day. And open your eyes when you are ready. Yeah, whoa. I didn't expect it to go that long, but that's okay. Apparently, that's what I really needed, so that's what you guys got. And believe it or not, you actually asked me for that. Oh, I'm on a good one this morning already. So anyway, good morning, good morning. Welcome, yeehaw. Welcome to our day 17. Yes, 21 days takes you back to that age of 21. So today we're going to continue on with living mindfully in the daily life that we do. Okay. If you missed yesterday, go back because there's some really interesting diagrams that I think a lot of you will connect with once our wizard, Mr. Guzman, gets that up and running. So today we're going to take a look at part 2, and that is using mindfulness in our everyday life. Yesterday we talked about this idea that, there's kind of like 2 branches of mindfulness. One is that practice time where we're practicing the skills and just setting aside this time. Last night I was talking to some friends and I was like, yeah, you need a timeout, man. You need a timeout to go time in. And I'm like, oh, that was deep, man. Time out for time in. And then I was on a good one this morning because I was like, yeah, you can't go anywhere during this COVID stuff. So why not go within? Okay. I'm saving myself money. And I'm just going on a heck of an adventure because we know those journeys we go on that give us that instant gratification. Like, yeah, I got to see the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, boom, picture out, But the journey within, man, that's building blocks to where we're going in life. And then it makes all the more sweeter when we do go on those actual journeys. So I know there's a lot of writing there, but the bottom line is we gave you a challenge over the last couple of days and for the rest of this week is to really look at those day-to-day activities, to be mindful. Again, a synonym for mindful, notice, all right? awareness, focus. So you can inject any of those words into mindful, aware. I'm aware, okay? That your goal was to be aware, to notice when you started to go into the zone of falling asleep, drifting into the past or the future, that daydream, fantasy, imagination. And again, there's a time and a place for that. But what we're talking about here is that where you just went into the automatic pilot zone, right? Where you didn't even intend on doing that. You were not conscious of it. And we all know that, imagination is where we have these wonderful technology things that we have today, is because somebody imagined it. They pictured that in their brain. And that's why Einstein said, right? Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is good, okay? And I know I get a lot of slack from kids in my class. Barney, okay? I don't care. Barney had it right, imagination. But I guess the purpleness just stressed everybody out. I don't know. Automatic pilot, I love this from Airplane, it's like, yeah, doom. We're just like, boom, we're gone. We are time traveling. So that was your goal, was to notice when you drifted off. And then we suggested that in order to pull yourself back out of that daydream, you kind of bring yourself back to reality with those five senses. Okay, that kindergarten mentality. I see a cat, I see a car, I see the wheels turning, and that just like pulled everything back, like whoop. So if you're only at the part where you go, I noticed I wasn't doing what I needed to be doing, and you get back to it. It's kind of like we think of this idea of multitasking, right? There is no such thing. And we can do activities that I can prove to you that multitasking is not an efficient way to do things. You don't really get it done any quicker. And maybe we'll do that activity someday. If you do not pull yourself back and interrupt the program, that program that is from the past, because you're thinking about it, you're worrying about the future, what happens is, we talked about this with that diagram the other day, boom, the program is your story, okay? The story starts, that thought, we don't let it go like the cloud, the story begins, all right? You are the writer, the director, the producer, the actor or actress, the hero or the victim in your own personal story. We don't see it that way yet, but we're planting those seeds for you to start to see that. Once you become the victim, then that's when your amygdala, right, starts to kick in. Oh, poor me, something's after me. Well, the something after you might just be because somebody said they didn't like your hair. And literally, your body believes that little comment is a saber-toothed tiger or somebody with a gun. Your body doesn't know. It doesn't have eyes. And now you have won your Academy Award, okay, at the Oscars. So just know that's the program that runs in your head. And you do. When you feel like that victim, it's like, yes, I have the award. And then you take your acceptance speech, right? All right. So mindfulness in our everyday lives. Okay. You can practice mindfulness, focus, awareness anytime, any place, anywhere. How? Through your five senses. Standing in the line at the grocery store. It's a long line. You get a little agitated with that person who has 40 things in the 10 checkout aisle. You're just sitting and you're just breathing. You close your eyes. Nobody needs to know. Put that little smile on your face and take that moment. Yes, I got some extra breathing in. Or start looking at all the candy. That's a great one, Oh, I see a Mars bar. I see, a Hershey's bar. Listen, use a soundscape. Listen to the sounds that you normally would not hear. So that's how you practice it, all right? And then my thoughts on the sitting aspect of it. We talked about this, where we have to practice those skills because they will spill over into your everyday life. They will. There's no way they can't. all right, practicing watching those thoughts go by, suddenly somebody says to you, I don't like that color on you. Well, not my problem, okay? Boom, let it go. If you grab onto it, then your story starts. Oh, I remember a time my uncle said that that color made me look fat, and yep, here's your Academy Award. So that's why we do the practice, kind of tying that in with using it in your everyday life. Um, and, this is not something extra you have to do. It's not one more thing. It's just being aware that you're alive, that you're not living in that story, that book. All right. It gets you off the autopilot. Oh my God, I found this. I was cracking myself up. This is like a playground. I don't know where it's at, but it's like the five senses. I'm like, that's hilarious. You got the ear back here. Look at the eyeball way over here. Yeah, I was having a good old time with this. I want to go hang out there, like take a nap on that tongue, you zen out. Anyway, as we are walking around like this cartoon shows, this is what's happening on autopilot. We're not even seeing like that cartoon yesterday. We're thinking about work and money and relationships. And the reality is this is your question. How much of my life am I actually missing? Right? How much am I missing? And so this is the way I had to make this own way, because my event was, every year I was winning the Academy Award. Okay. But every year my health got progressively worse because I was constantly in that with the cortisol. I literally just say stop. You have to notice it first, right? Just stop. You have to interrupt the program. For me, I had to go with, the Supremes, right? Stop in the name of love. That's what I had to do because my program was so intense. And then after I had my hand out, I was like, okay, what do I do next? I breathe. I had to retrain my thinking. Breathe in, breathe out. And then I had to connect. All right. I see. It was those things. When you're missing your life, you're missing that joy of just breathing, that moment of peace. So, yeah. So, some places and times to be mindful, I'd like you to try this week. I'm inviting you. Yep, you've been invited. All right. See if you can bring your awareness to any of these activities today. Just choose one or choose your own. All right. Eating. We're all going to eat. Just literally be with your food today. All right. Appreciate everything, every step that it took to get that food on your plate today. Look at the colors, feel it. I mean, you slow down and chew it. It's an amazing experience. All right. Um, in your interacting with the other people, are you present, or are you thinking about what you're going to say next? Okay, that's one that I like to work on because I'm already 5 stages ahead of whoever's talking. So that's my personal goal. The dishes, like just sit there and feel it. Use those five senses. Feel the water on your hands. I mean, we just go through this automatically. Driving, all right? So just take one of those things and just really be with it today, all right? So I just thank you for your time. And my light, namaste, my light in me sees the light in you. And I'm so grateful that I get to just have fun. I'm just having a blast with this experience.